right, ladies and gentlemen, today's lesson is a little bit different than what you've gotten used to over the last few days, and I'll explain how it's different in just a moment. For now, I want to show you something on Edmodo that some of you might know you can do, or some of you might not know you can do. Did that make any sense? Hopefully. If you go to your home page when you first log into Edmodo and click on the button that says Filter Posts By, if you go to Filter Posts by the type and choose Assignments, that is going to take you directly to any assignments that you might have. And as you can see, it took a little while to load. I have listed up here the assignment that you guys had last night. I need to remind you how to use the Turn In button because for homework tonight, you're going to have to use the Turn In button. So you click on the button right here where it says Turn In. When you click there, it will take you to this screen and it will tell you what the assignment is, where you can find it on YouTube, right there. And here you can download the file, and then it will say that I have not turned this assignment in. I need to actually go to where it says type your responses here. It will open up a larger box, and that's where you're going to be typing your responses to tonight's homework. So let's go over to the actual homework assignment and talk about how it's different than what we've been doing before. Tonight I have given you 6 problems. A couple of these problems are review from what we talked about in class. A couple of the problems deal with substituting values into an expression. And a couple of the problems deal with order of operations. With all of the frequent silly mistakes that I'm seeing, we need practice. We need to make sure we don't make those mistakes because they'll ruin us. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through the problems, pause them, solve the problem. There's the bell. Hang on. And when you find an answer, you're going to go into your Edmodo assignment here and type. For example, I'm going to type number 1. Number 1, and maybe my answer to number 1 is 5.90. And then I'm going to go down and then I'm going to type the answer to number 2. You're going to go through these just like that. I will be checking your work very soon after you turn it in, so I will be able to tell you if you missed any. And my expectation is that you will go back in and you will fix them if you missed them. Those of you who do that will get full credit on this homework. Those of you who do not will only get credit for the ones that you got correct. I will be on Edmodo throughout the evening. So without further ado, I think number 1 has been up there long enough. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 uses the same expression that you simplified in number 1. And what I need you to do for number 2 is evaluate that expression when a equals -3. Question number 3, I just want you to simplify this question, combining like terms. Same for question number 4, combining like terms. Be careful on this one. Question 5, this is an order of operations question. Please make sure that you are following order of operations and that you aren't making silly mistakes. And last but not least, this is the big one, guys. If you can do order of operations, you can do everything in this problem. I know it looks massive. One thing to remind you of, these symbols here are not parentheses. They are absolute value. And I think that's about it, guys. Go through, come up with the right answers, post them in Edmodo, and I will be on to check and correct your work. If you have any questions, just send me a message online. Thanks, guys. Bye.